Hi, my name is Jason, and this is my wife Anne. We are the owners of Rollerworld in Colchester, Europe's finest skating rink and leisure facility. From the 21st of March, the government closed all businesses down for the COVID-19 pandemic. And so we've been closed since that date. It's now the 23rd of July. Some 4 months have gone past, and what 4 months this has been for us, it's been really quite tough. At the time, nobody knew what to expect, and of course neither did we. There was lots of misinformation going around and information which has now subsequently changed, but no matter. On the 11th of May, the government, the Prime Minister actually says that we will allow leisure centres and leisure facilities to open on no earlier than July the 4th. So that was a date where I was thinking, well, okay, that's the date we need to focus on and prepare for opening on that date. And we did so. Excuse me. So we did all the measures required where the government guidelines were in place, plus more measures than actually they'd said. Subsequently, those guidelines have come in and have been updated. We've created documents for our governing body, who is UK Active. They have provided this information to the government as they were required as a governing body for leisure facilities, and we have also influenced some of the guidelines ourselves with the measures being taken in place. So on the 4th of July, we were absolutely ready to open with all the social distancing required at 2 metres, with everything that was needed that you're currently seeing in the news media, and also on the government guidelines website. Of course, the 4th of July came and went. We weren't able to open on that particular time. They did say that some leisure facilities should be able to open from the 4th of July, should they do so safely. Well, that included us, and we are a leisure facility. But no, that wasn't to happen. The government then said from those daily briefings that 2 weeks later, the majority or most of the sports facilities will be open provided they follow the guidelines and all that sort of stuff, which we did. We followed all of those guidelines. At that particular point, we spoke with our MP for Colchester, who is Will Quince, and he was contacting the government because we needed to get clarification, not just for confidence ourselves so that we can tell our customers when we're going to reopen, but also to make sure that we are following the government guidelines and we understand what they're saying. That confirmation has come verbally, both from Priti Patel, both from Oliver Dowden, Priti Patel being Secretary of State for Home, Oliver Dowden, the Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sports. It hasn't come in the form of writing, so they said, well, actually, Rollerworld and roller skating rinks are covered under the leisure facility part of the legislation that's there. So, excuse me. So the 18th was the date that we went for, and that date, when we got nearer that date, the government, I think it was on the 9th of July, outlined measures that will allow indoor gyms, swimming pools and sports facilities to reopen from the 25th of July. So this was now a week later. So again, Will Quince was speaking with Priti Patel and other people in government. So I'm not just saying Priti Patel, but certainly other people in government, Oliver Dowden and other people in government, whom were making him feel confident, and us, that actually the 25th of July is the date that we will be open, because it's written there is no other reason it should be that way. This would be allowing millions of people to get back into more sport and fitness activities. This is a quote from the daily briefing from the government, which they said. Of course, there was, on the 17th of July, Boris Johnson himself made a statement that he'd already committed to reopening indoor gyms, pools and other sporting facilities. But he then said that from the 1st of August, bowling alleys, skating rinks and casinos would be open. Of course, you can understand this is not just for six, because from what we were being told and what he's just said, and it was updated on the Gov site's indoor skating rinks. We then spoke to Will Quince. We then spoke to UK Active, who then confirmed to us actually it should be indoor ice skating rinks, for the reasons of the cold and temperature, whatever that might be. But that was the reason. So we were confident, and so was Will. After Boris's meeting, I had a Zoom chat with him, and he was confident that was the meaning of it. Um, of course, that's still on the website, the government website. It would seem that the legislation, as it has been written, has excluded indoor roller skating rinks. We took strength yesterday, and this is the reason why we've been still advertising from the 25th, because our discussions have been with government, or through Will Quince with government, that the 25th is fine. We had discussions yesterday, and they have advised us from UK Active, who are the leisure governing body, that indoor roller skating parks are able to open on the 25th. And we thought, fabulous. That is pretty much what we are. There is no real difference, other than perhaps we're a little bit higher spec in terms of our hygiene, and that not to say that indoor skating parks don't have that, but we have a much more stricter regime here in Rollerworld in Colchester. So that's great. We were quite positive going home last night. This morning, we received an email after wanting clarification, because we needed specific clarification because of the ambiguity of some of the things. As you may know, hairdressers and nail salons, you would think they're sort of one and the same in terms of the transmission of the virus, but they've been allowed to open on different days. It's illogical, and it has been illogical somewhat. Anyway, the extract I've got is from the office of Oliver Dowden and the Department of Culture, Media and Sports. And the part that he mentioned is, it is possible that skating could take place indoor sports facilities. I'll be very clear about that. In indoor sports facilities from the 25th of July. That's us. We're an indoor sports facility. We're also classified under the Valuations Office for business rates as a leisure facility. So we are ticking the box that the government has said that we're ticking. We need to be ticking. But venues which are indoor skating rinks will not be able to reopen on this date, and that includes us and ice skating rinks. So fundamentally, what the government are saying in this particular statement is that leisure centres can have skating in their sports halls, and indoor skate parks with ramps and everything can skate, and they can all do this from the 25th. But professional, specific indoor skating rinks or roller skating rinks cannot, because for whatever reason, we're a bit at odds to how we can see that. So you can grab a few pairs of skates, be a mobile skate person, go to a sports centre and open on your doors on the 25th. We have followed and also created guidelines for the government and the governing body for how to proceed during the COVID close down and reopening crisis. We've created some of those documents, and we've provided all the information there. We've also been very open with it on platforms like Facebook and such like, as you could see by seeing this thing. So for us, they've excluded us, the ones that created these rules and regulations, and adhered to them from the 4th of July, and allowed leisure centres that some of them are even ready to be open on the 25th of July, because we've had good conversations with them, and of course indoor skating parks, which are fundamentally people skating and exercising. So if you know or can think, even imagine how the government's science of this is, please write in the comments. We would like to hear, even however far-fetched. If it's a unicorn, that's fine. Just let us know, because we can't see how this science allows us not to open, or it means we have to close and open on the 1st. But all those other facilities, which I'm happy for, can open on the 25th of July. It's nonsensical, and nonsensical it really is. Anyway, thank you so much for everybody that has committed and bought tickets, and certainly those that you've done on the 4th and on the 18th, and certainly for the 25th. We both really can only apologise. I wouldn't say on behalf of the government, because I don't think they sort of need that. On behalf of us and all the staff at Rollerworld, and the fact that you're unable to skate, despite the fact that we are ready for you to be able to skate, and it will be safe. Thank you so much for everybody on the crowdfunding. On the page there, we've got a crowdfund that's still going, but you've been an absolute a crutch for us. The comments have been amazing. It's really helped. The money has been crucial for us to keep us get at least to the 4th of July, and getting beyond is getting near the throwing the towel in phase, really. But we will go on. We will fight on to the 1st of August. Please support us by knowing that if you bought those tickets, you'll be refunded if you need to. They will automatically be deferred to the following week. So if you bought them from the 25th and up to the 1st, they will be deferred until the following week. So if on Saturday the 25th you were coming, then it will be on the Saturday the 1st of August. Still exactly the same. It will be a late skate and also an afternoon skate as well. If you can't make it, that is not a problem whatsoever. Please just give us a call, send us an email. We can either reschedule it or refund it. Whatever you would like, we can do. There is no risk at all whatsoever you're doing. The main key point for us, though, is not being just open on the 1st. I believe we can make it to that first date, the 1st of August. But really, it's about the continuation of Rollerworld going forward. We need you to come more often. We need you to come regularly. We need you to just share the things that we do. Maybe like them, comment, just tag people in.
Try and be positive.
Just be positive. Be kind to us. We're trying to be kind to everybody. Certainly in this video, that I've not wanted to throw anybody under the bus, where there is a few people that should really be under the bus, but we've decided not to do that. We want to make it as a positive as we potentially can. The government tried their best, but unfortunately the legislation, the law as it's written, means that we can't open on that date, and so therefore we are abiding by the laws as we have done from the moment the 21st of March we were closed. Please continue. Anne, have you got something to say on there?
What we'd really like to do is thank our MP, Will Quince. He's been absolutely brilliant. He's been very, very supportive, and he has tried his absolute utmost to get this through and to get all this sorted out for us. Unfortunately, he hasn't been successful, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he has honestly tried his hardest. So, you know, we would really, really like to thank Will for all his help throughout, especially the last 2 weeks.
And the office, Darius and Fabian, and you guys have been really helpful. And I've been getting calls back from Will late at night, you know, just giving us an answer, contacting me after some of these crazy things that have been said in the parliamentary broadcasts, and him questioning straight away almost in Parliament, finding out, giving us strength, carrying on. No, we need to rectify this. It hasn't been so we are going to be reopening on the 1st of August. Stay positive for everybody else. If you've been open earlier, fantastic. We're really, really happy for you. We're not at all. It's not a problem for us. We're great. I mean, I'm pleased that the leisure centres can open, and I'm pleased that fantastic that the skate parks are able to open on the 25th. You can book on rollerworld.co.uk still. We are updating the system right now so that your bookings will be deferred. And again, as I said, please contact us if that's not acceptable for you.
You will receive an email, probably this afternoon or tomorrow, to say that your booking has been put to next week, same day, same time next week. But please reply to that email if you would like to change it or you'd like a refund, and we will do that straight away for you. The refunds will be done after the weekend, so just bear with us for a couple of days, but they will be done after the weekend.
So thank you very much. Excuse me. Thank you everybody for staying on with the course on this video. I'm really sorry this is not news that we'd all hoped, and that we'd left it to this late time, because we were very confident, actually, and so was Will, that what he was being told was true, but unfortunately the legislation won't allow us to do that, regardless of what the government, it seems a bit nonsensical, but what the government have said. It's great that those leisure facilities can open, and skating facilities can open. Please do go on rollerworld.co.uk and make your booking from the 1st of August. Please do invite your friends. We are at a limited capacity because of the guidelines. 25% is our capacity. 1 person every 3 meters squared is what we are allowed to have in here. That will still make a fun night and a safe night for everyone. We have a skater garden outside area as well, so we have plenty of space for you to skate and enjoy yourselves. There are restrictions. Please look on our website. They are notified down there. There are certain things you need to do, not only to protect yourselves, but protect our staff and other customers. We're going to be quite strict on those particular things, and that's important. But sorry, go on.
So we also can't allow spectators. We can have spectators, but you have to pay full price, and the reason for that is quite a serious one, really. If we if we fill Rollerworld with spectators, and we do have up to 50% spectators on some of our sessions, and if we do fill Rollerworld with spectators, then there isn't enough space for spectators in the spectator areas, because most of our capacity is
to
taken
socially
up.
distance as per
Yeah.
2 meters. I mean, we're still sticking with 2 meters. We can actually go down to 1 meter because that's the legislation if it's necessary. So, actual fact, our capacity could be higher, but we're erring on the side of caution to make sure that everybody is safe. It's better to be safe than sorry, if you like. So we're making sure of that. And so, as Anne quite clearly said, if we increase the price or make sure the price is all the same, we're not going to fill the venue with people that are just paying a small amount, because we need to have the revenue because we're at a shorter capacity. But also the entire facility is going to get used, including the massive skating rink you can probably see in the background here on this video. So one of the largest skating rinks in Europe and the world, not the largest, but one of the largest, but certainly the finest facility. But that's one of the reasons why the spectator thing has changed. Going forward, we have got a new app on our now for ordering online, ordering for the cafe, so to make sure that you can socially distance and you can go come and go more easily. As you might see, and you probably can't see in this video, but we've socially distanced all our cafe seating. We've got over 60 seats batched into for 4 persons, so families can sit together. So there's lots of things to done. There's lots of positives to take from it. We are trying to stick and be positive. We had many times that we haven't been so strong behind camera, behind the closed doors, but you guys have been fantastic, being positive for us. The comments, really, we do read them all, every single one of those. It keeps us going, it keeps us striding forward, and also hopefully helping other rinks as well. So you guys, we're right behind you, the other rinks, roller rinks in the UK. Thanks for the support, and we're behind you, and please support the other rinks, the roller rinks as well, because we are dwindling in numbers, but roller skating is one of the most fabulous sports you can do and take up. I think that's pretty much covered everything I wanted to say. Again, I'd like to thank all of the staff for coming in, volunteering their time, coming in and cleaning and doing everything to change. This is a new place. This building is virtually brand new. You will come here and you'll go, wow, this place is so different, because we've changed so much. I'm not going to spoil that for you. You might have seen some of it on the videos we've done before, but by all means, make your bookings, rollerworld.co.uk. Now, go on the website. Any questions, give us a shout, let us know, we can answer them, and we will see you for sure. We'll see you from the 1st of August and hopefully long time beyond. Okay, thank you very much for watching.